As we all know, gold this past few weeks, gold has been bullish and everything. So, but I'm really not touching gold right now. The pair that I traded last week was GU and GJ, and GJ is a very beautiful pair. It's a pair that I really focus heavily on. So let's go through my top-down analysis. What I look for when I'm about to trade. When I'm about to start a trade. I start my overall analysis like on the higher time frame, the weekly time frame, the daily time frame. That's where I start my whole analysis and have my directional bias. So on the daily time frame, as you can see, we are very, very bullish on the daily time frame. As you can see, this is lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, lower low, higher high, and you can see the structure is really, really, really bullish on the daily time frame. But if we should look at the weekly time frame, we can see here, we can see right here there is a resistance right here on this. Anytime price gets to here, we have a resistance, and as you can see, we didn't have any break and close above this resistance. So this resistance right here, even though we are bullish overall, this resistance I'm looking to short next week because of this candle that reacted. This is last week candle, and it's reacting from this resistance. So I'm looking for the weekly candle to open and come and find a support and short. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's reason number one for looking for shorts next week. And reason number two, next week is the last week of the month, and the last week of the month, if you look at the monthly candle, you will see that we have no bottom wick right here. We just opened and shoots up straight with having no bottom wick. So, and according to statistics, 90% of candle must have a high, low, open and close. So as of this moment, we only have the open, we don't have the low yet. So that's another reason why I'm going to be shorting, so that I know the monthly time frame has taken out all the liquidity here. Now it is shorting, so I'm going to be shorting next week. So what am I looking for to short? We've done the analysis on the monthly and the weekly time frame. So on the daily time frame, if you can see, we have this daily order block. This can be an order block for me because it's on the daily order block. I need to get to the 4-hour time frame, which is where I'm comfortable finding my analysis. So on the 4-hour time frame, the thing that stood out to me the most is this 4-hour order block right here. You can call it support. So if we should open next week, we have all this liquidity right here. The trend has been very, very bullish. You have the low, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher low. But you can see we broke structure right here. If the trend is still bullish, we shouldn't break this structure. We will break this structure and close below here. So what I will be looking for on Monday is that I will be looking for the candle to open, give me some kind of inducement inside here, and here should be a support. Price should not break above this. So if I see this, then Tuesday to the rest of the week, I'm going to be shorting from here, and I'll be looking for price to come and clear all this trend line liquidity, all this trend line liquidity. I'll be looking for price to come and clear this trend line liquidity. That's what I will be looking for. So this is my liquidity. This trend line is my liquidity, and I will be looking for price to come and clear all this liquidity next week. So that's what I'll be doing on GU next week. But this is my previous trade on GU last week. It was a very, very good week. On Monday, I took this trade on the buy because I was just following the trend. The strategy is very, very simple. Just follow the trend. The trend is bullish. We have this 4-hour candle for support. If we drop down to the lower time frame on the 1 hour, sorry guys, my network's kind of slowing. So if we drop down to the next candle on the 1 hour, where's the trade? Load the trade for me, please. So if you drop down, you see this was the weekly action. We opened, found support here, and this support right here we started going up, going up, going up. As we created this support right here, what did I wait for? I wait for price. I didn't enter straight right here, even though this was supposed to be an entry. I didn't enter. I waited for price to give me another support. We opened, see the gap, and I took this sell down. So after taking this sell down, I was supposed to buy here, but I didn't buy. I waited and I got a trade entry on this support right here, and the continuation on a 15-minute time frame. Sorry guys. And I had a continuation on the 15-minute time frame. So this was trade number one. Trade number two, this trade right here, it was a break-even trade, but on the 15-minute time frame also, this was another solid buy on the 15-minute time frame also. So that was the trade I took last week. I wanted to take this short, but I didn't I wanted the price to go higher, and I missed this entry on the trade. So that's it. This was supposed to be a buy for me. The price did not come back and tap me in this buy. So I waited for price to break above this breaker block and come back and tap me in, but it didn't happen. So as you can see, you need to keep it very simple. What I do is I follow the trend. I do not go against the trend. And right now, even though the trend has been bullish, if you look at what the reason why I want to sell, you can see we've broken this trend here, and I want price to come back here. This is the first leg, so I'm not going to be trading anything from here. So that's the reason why I'm going to be waiting till after Monday. On Tuesday, that's when I'm going to be selling, because on Monday I'm predicting the price will come and sell from here. But the reason why I will not be selling is that I don't know, I don't control the market, so the market might still break here. So this is the first leg. I don't trade first leg reversal. So after we have a reaction here and we break below this low, that's when I would be looking for entries. This is what the entry is going to be looking like for me. So we have the market come back here, and let's say we have something like this close below. So this is where I'm going to be looking to take my short from and to continue downside. So this is my dealing range. If the market comes here, shoot down, then I have a second confirmation that now we are bearish. So this range to here, this will be my new dealing range. So I'll be looking for imbalance or a support inside that place that I will take my trade from. Very, very simple. Follow the trend and you will have no problem. That's what I do. I don't trade complications. So this is my analysis on GU. On gold,